This is live weigh-in shot number 4. So I've lost 1 pound this week. Let's talk about this. Hi everyone. Today I'm just coming back with a live talking about my weigh-in for this week. First of all, I want to thank all my new subscribers as well as my old. I really appreciate you all subscribing and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. My videos are just me documenting my journey, just to have something I can go back and look at to see all the different things I went through during my journey. So it's just me documenting my journey and keeping me motivated and accountable as well. And I hope my videos also motivate whoever watch it. So with that being said, I'll talk about my weigh-in for this week. Surprisingly, I did lose 1 pound, but I had a rough week last week and had different things going on. First of all, Tom came to visit, and first of all, my hormones are very imbalanced, and I have it's been going on ever since I was young. Just my body just did not want to agree with me last week. And when Tom comes to town, of course everybody knows that it's hard to lose weight during that time when he's visiting. So it was rough on me last week, and I never know when Tom is coming to visit because of my hormone imbalance. So when Tom came last week, I just knew I wasn't going to lose any weight, but I ended up actually gaining 1.5 pounds or so, and it really frustrated me. That was so frustrating for me because I hadn't had this problem since I've been on my weight loss journey. Tom came to visit before, and I didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain any either. And last week I gained 1.5 pounds, and that was very frustrating. But I'm not giving up the fight. I'm like, no, I'm not going to let this frustrate me to the point of giving up. But it was frustrating. But I fought last week, and I ended up losing those pounds that I did gain. And also one extra one, as you saw in my live weigh-in. So I'm still working on it. This is slowly moving, because with my hormones being off balance last week, I was also bloated. I was just full of air to the point that I was just hurting. I couldn't hardly rest because I was just hurting because I was full of air. So I just had to keep telling myself that was the reason for the weight, and I just had to keep putting that in my mind so I wouldn't get so frustrated. But I kept up the fight, and I'm still fighting, and I'm not giving up. So I'll just keep working on that. Yeah, I did lose 1 extra pound, so I actually have 2 pounds down towards my 25-pound challenge, because I started my 25-pound challenge at 272. And so now I'm at 270, so I have 2 pounds down, so that means 23 more pounds to go before July the 17th. So now I'm going to talk about my working out. I talked a little bit before about some of the foods that I was eating to help me lose weight. So on this video, I'll talk about some of the exercises I'm doing. I'm not doing anything, different or special or anything like that. I'm doing the usual. I'm still pretty much at the beginning of my weight loss journey, and I still weigh a lot. 270 is a lot, and so I'm not doing a whole lot of strenuous things like turbo fire insanity. It's just, that's kind of a lot. So right now, and then with my schedule, I'm trying to do things that fit in my schedule as well. So on my lunch breaks, we have treadmills at work. So I get on the treadmill on my lunch break for 30 minutes. My lunch breaks are 30 minutes, and I do be on the treadmill for 30 minutes exactly, sometimes about a minute over, because I want to make sure I do get in that 30 minutes. And I make sure the main thing that I want to accomplish during my workouts is getting my heart rate up, because that's where I know that I'm going to burn calories. Is when I get my heart rate up. So I always check my heart rate during the whole duration of my workout. And I started off, I do the treadmill usually 4 days a week, sometimes 5 on my lunch break, Monday through Friday. I started out the treadmill on 2.5, I think, and then I went up to 2.8 miles per hour. Then I went up to 3.0, and now I'm doing 3.8 because my main thing also is to make sure that I continue to push myself to do more when I feel my body is telling me that, hey, you can do more. That's not enough. So when I feel like I can do more, usually every other week, I bump it up. Whatever I'm doing, I bump it up. And so that's what I'm doing. And I run for a few minutes while I'm on there. And I started off running at 4.0. And then I went to 4.2, then to 4.5. But now I'm running at 5.0. And I do that for about 2 minutes each time I do that. Also, in addition to the 30 minutes on my lunch break, I also, on Tuesdays, I have a group exercise class that I do. And usually in that class, we do something like circuit training or Tabata. And this strength training is well included in those classes. And on other days, on that day and other days, I come home and I do another 30 minutes of exercise. I do most of my exercise in 30-minute intervals. And I'll either get on the elliptical and I do that, or either if the weather is nice, I'll walk around the block. And I do that. I exercise pretty much an hour, at least 5 to 6 days a week. I get an hour. I do 30-minute intervals, but I do an hour 5 to 6 days a week. Some days, about 2 days out of the week, I do an hour and a half. Yeah, and so that's pretty much what I'm doing. So now I've been doing that for a while, so now I'm trying to incorporate different things to keep from getting bored. So Saturday morning, I tried hip hop abs. I actually watched the video first, and it's like 45 minutes. I watched it first and I looked at it and I said, yeah, I believe I can do that, because I've seen some of the insanity stuff and turbo fire stuff, and I'm like, But I watched the hip hop abs and I was like, I believe I can do this. Some things I think I can do, and then when I try it, I'd be like, But I tried the hip hop abs after watching it Saturday morning, and it was fun, and I really enjoyed it, and it was something that I could really do. And so I really like the hip hop abs, so I'm going to continue doing that. I'm not sure how many days a week or when how I'm gonna fit it into my schedule, but I'm gonna try doing that. And then also today we're starting a line dancing class at my church, and so I'm gonna do that tonight and see how that goes. That should be fun. Everything we're modifying it to make it more appropriate for church, whatever line dances. I'm not over that. I'm just gonna go and see how that goes. And I'm sure it's going to be fun. So I'm trying to find new different things to do for exercising and working now just to keep me active, just trying to stay active. That's the main thing, to stay active. I constantly check that heart rate to make sure I'm burning calories, and having fun. That's part of it too also. It's having fun with it. And so now I'm trying different things, and it's just all about keeping active. And I'm actually enjoying getting that exercise in. It really helps my body. And also, when I did research on how to increase my metabolism, because I felt like my metabolism was slow, so I looked up ways to increase it. And one thing is, when you work a job like I do, sitting at a desk all day, the best thing to do to boost your metabolism is to get up and move around at least once an hour. So now I'm really incorporating it into not just at work, but at home. If I'm just sitting and watching TV, I'm going to get up away from the TV, go and do something. It don't have to be a lot, just something, just to keep that metabolism going. So I'm cleaning the house, washing dishes, doing something. Even if I'm watching TV, I'm going to get up and walk outside or do something during commercial breaks, just to keep the metabolism going. So that's my main thing that I'm doing, along with my eating, is just trying to stay active. Because before my weight loss journey, I lived a very, very sedentary life where I went to work, school, whatever I had to do. When I wasn't doing that, I'm at home, laying in the bed, watching TV, eating. That's what I'm doing. So I just been working on just gradually changing my lifestyle and doing things different, just a total 180 from what I was doing before I started my journey. So it's different, and I like it. And since I've lost a few pounds, being more active is easier, because I don't have that extra weight weighing me down and causing pain in my body. And so I'm really, really enjoying that, and just seeing where this journey is taking me. As I said on all my videos before, God is good, and I love the changes that He's helping me to make in my body. And so, let's see, I don't want this video to go too long. So, with all that being said, I hope I said something that may help you along your journey. And as always, be blessed while you're on this weight loss journey, and have a blessed week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.